Yo, what's up? Happy Thursday to you, homies. How are we doing today, gamers? Are we good gamers or great gamers today? Make your choice. Let me know in chat. Yo, new set already. What? Kinda. Not really. Kinda got a new set to show off today. We're gonna be watching the old official MTG stream as the information comes out. As a warning, we will be talking over their stream. So if you don't like that, maybe go watch their stream. Watch our feedback after. Watch our reactions later. However you want to do it. We got some lag. Let me double check what all we got open here. No, we're good there. Good there. Let's check the routing. Yes. Make sure all the tech is in place. Yes. Yes. Huh. Let's see what we can fix. Glad we started early. That's what starting early is for. We'll hope it works itself out here in a second. I'm making sure that, yeah, we're good there. Let's make sure this isn't doing anything. Amazon already has the commanders listed. Aha. There's some video game updates that are happening that shouldn't be happening. Problem solved. Problem solved. The lag should be done now. We should be good to go. All right, hit restart, hit refresh on your thing. Everybody, thank you for letting me know that there's lag. The lag should resolve itself here momentarily. There was a download happening on my computer that should not have been downloading. That's why we jump in early though, right? It should be good to go now. That was the last thing that it could have been. We'll name the first chunk of the stream Joel works out the lag issues. Oh. All right. Has anybody got a link? If it's if the decks are on Amazon already. Hey, if your lag is still bad, hit refresh on the browser. So what are they going to be talking about today? That is a good question. Hang on, still fixing this thing. Okay. Oh yeah, Xbox Game Pass is great except for when it's updating your games when you're trying to stream. Love Game Pass. Has the lag fixed? Does it seem like it has fixed? And number two, can anybody in the Discord please send me that link with the Amazon deck lists if you've got it? If you're not in our Discord, you definitely should join our Discord. Good to go? Perfecto. You hit refresh on the page, ladies and gents. That should do it. If you haven't already. I just dropped a link to our Discord in the chat. You should definitely jump over there. And I need a link to these Amazon deck lists. Is there actually any information on them? Let's see if we can names and colors are revealed. Is it time to spec some cards? So what somebody asked was, what is going to be revealed today? Well, this has sort of become the cadence for Wizards of the Coast. They have a few weeks ahead of everything, maybe even up to 4 weeks ahead of things actually being revealed. We get this first look stream. Normally it's like we don't get mechanics, we get a few cards. Normally it's like an aesthetic breakdown, a design breakdown. They give us a little bit to hype us up. Maybe some of the new frames, things like that. But over and all, we're just going to get a really good look at the plane, especially because we've never been here before. We don't know what new Capenna is. And so I think that's mostly what we're going to see today. Stream starts in like 5 minutes. Sometimes they're on time, sometimes they're late. Oh, Edwin, we're going to see so many demons and fedoras. I bet we're going to see fedoras all over the place. Maybe like an investigate mechanic. Maybe some taxes. You got to pay tribute. What else? What else is in like a gangster sort of contract? That could be a cool thing. Treasures, yeah, that could be something. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with my internet today, y'all. Very frustrating on my side, but it should be good to go. Seems like my internet has waited until just now to be jank. Everything on my side, though, is showing good at this point. And I wish I had fiber. Used to have fiber. That is not a thing anymore for me. Hopefully this all resolves itself in the next minute or two. Still says I'm dropping frames. Let me check this. Let me double check. Everything seems to be good. Rock and roll. Jake's about to join us. The weekly MTG is about to begin. It should be a pretty dang good time overall. Anthony, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while, bro. Okay, see, that's why we start the stream a little bit early, so we can work out the technical difficulties, because Lord knows they happen. Bolus knows, bro. Bolus knows. Twiddlers, what's up? First live stream, nice. Welcome. Let's hang. Here we go.
now. So preview season, which will come later and we'll talk about a bit, that's for you. That's for the players to give you all kinds of cool cards and fun things. Pre-beats are aimed a little more at distributors and stores who do their ordering a bit earlier in the process, so we give just enough information so that they know what they're getting into. But as a bonus, we get to give you a sneak peek at a bunch of cool stuff.
Jake.
So that's what we're going to do today. We are going to talk about Streets of New Capenna, which is coming to us next month. You can see all the stuff down at the bottom.
Jake's here, everybody. Say hey to Jake.
We're going to talk about the products that are going to be part of this lineup, and then we are going to do some card reviews. So stick around for those. Let's start off talking about New Capenna. This is a new world that we have never visited before or talked about, although there may be some familiar threads that you'll pick up.
Joel, can you hear me?
So we're going to
Yes, sir.
show some art to get a feel for the world. New Capenna is a world filled with intrigue, mystery,
We've got
and the types
Blake
of
already
families
talking
which
to
are
us.
organized in crime. On the streets of New Capenna,
Blake.
family means business. But there's more going on here than glamorous parties,
Sorry,
protection
Blake is-
rackets, and
Yeah.
suspiciously
Who
beautiful
is that?
names.
Just someone in chat?
You're going to learn more
Blake
about
PR, the PR guy for
world,
Wizards. He's
beneath
doing his
Nicholas
stream right now. He's talking about
starting May
Capenna.
28th.
Oh,
we start
he is
releasing
talking
the
to
first Streets of New Capenna
humans,
story
not
drop.
specifically to
We'll
you
talk
and I. I
more
was
about
like,
that
who's
later
Blake?
as well. Until then, let's just appreciate this and get a first look at this new and beautiful world. We are going to be talking about some of the cards associated.
Looks kind of
with
like the
these gorgeous pieces of art.
Bio. What's the name of that game? Bio something?
Bioshock.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like Bioshock.
Now, yes,
Yeah,
you
it's
might
like a
see symbol there,
steampunk kind of
Art
right
deco,
smack
yeah.
dab in the middle of that art. We're
Yes.
going to talk about that as well. Keep an eye out for those. There's another one
Bioshock.
that
Yes. Thank you,
see
chat.
Up in the
I'm pulling up
hanger part of the garden, hanging part of the
the
garden.
video so that I may see the chat myself. Alright.
Spot another one in the back of that hall.
I promise I did not just wake up. What's up, everybody? How's
Right
it
now,
going?
we're just going through some
Capenna
art.
is
He's just kind
a
of showing us some key art for the
factionalized set, so you
world.
can- again, down in that lower right-hand corner.
Yeah, I see it.
There's a
if you're eagle-eyed
faction.
Paying attention, you'll see another little symbol. We'll talk about what those mean in a moment.
I bet
Does
this is going
this-
to be like Triomes of Ravnica.
New Capenna, Streets of New Capenna is going to be your opportunity to choose your family.
We choose a family instead of a guild,
setting
chat.
the world in your
Everybody make sure
vision.
that you choose your family.
All
Oh,
right.
it's Blake again.
So before we get to talking about the families, let's look at the logo. Again, some of this is just cleaning up stuff stores and distributors need. Streets of New Capenna logo. It's very pretty. Next up, the set symbol. So this is what it'll look like across the rarities.
Whoa, it's brass knuckles?
Angel
That's pretty
wings,
How do I
brass
mute you?
knuckles.
That's pretty
I
cool.
want to mute you in Discord.
Perfect descriptor for this set. And then let's look at those
Oh,
symbols
actually,
that we were
no, I'll
picking
just
up
turn
in
volume
the
down all the way on
art.
Discord.
So,
There we go.
there
There we go.
are 5
Oh, here we go.
families that rule New Capenna. The Obscura, the Maestros, the Riveteers, the Cabaretti, and the Brokers.
All right, everybody choose your
I'm gonna
family
tell you
right
a
now,
bit
knowing
about
nothing
each of
else.
these families we're going to hang here on this
Choose
slide for a
Obscura,
bit,
Maestros,
so that you can
Riveteers,
get a
Cabaretti, or
sense of
Brokers.
which family you might belong to. Let's
What do you
start
think,
with
Jake?
the Obscura. So the Obscura generally align with white, blue, and black mana.
Here we
They
go.
are gifted magicians.
Maybe the
The
Maestros.
Obscura are talented wizards and mystics.
Obscura's
who
white,
use their
blue,
power
black.
To deceive and blackmail. Using distractions, illusions, and hidden mechanisms, they orchestrate scenarios and manipulate outcomes to their benefit. They endeavor to maintain a facade of normalcy.
Yo, can we
in their
get likes
everyday
to at least
lives,
69?
allows
We
them
got
to run
306
their
people
schemes
watching.
Without disruption. Next up are the Maestros, the elite assassins of New Capenna. They associate with blue, black, and red mana. The
Blue,
Maestros
black,
are
red?
old money vampires who love the finer things in life and are willing to kill to get them. They maintain a public front as an upstanding
Damn, we're
gonna have to go to
organization of
169.
art aficionados.
Oh, wow.
with a
Did we get to
goal of
69 that
preserving the
quickly?
Art and culture of
Wow.
old Capenna. Beneath this polished veneer, they are a shadowy organization of elite assassins focused on maintaining power, influence, and wealth.
So black, red, blue, Jake,
Next
Maestros.
up, we
That sounds
have
right.
the Riveteers in the middle
Hey,
there.
thank you for that subscription, Jimmy. Appreciate
They
that.
are the destruction workers. They associate with black, red, and green mana. The Riveteers are tough as nails artisans who can break buildings as easily as kneecaps. They're a rowdy, brute force crime faction whose skills in industry and construction also make them pros at demolition and intimidation. As skilled
Riveteers
artisans,
are Naya?
they've transformed the lower levels of the city into
It does kind of have a Vampire the
worthy
Masquerade vibe.
of their draconic leader. The Cabaret
Naya's in charge.
are
Dragon's in charge of Naya, huh?
They are
Riveteers.
red, green, and white.
Red, green, white.
They are a fun-loving cult of druids who throw the hottest parties in town.
Oh, that's
They are
Cabaret.
the glitterati
What's Naya?
of the city, and
Jund.
everyone wants to be invited
Riveteers
to
are
their
Jund.
feasts
Gotcha.
and dance halls. They use ancient magic to sway the opinion of the masses and keep the halo flowing. The party never ends if you keep paying, but the moment you stop, you might find it hard to leave. Finally, we have the brokers. They are the you can't have a crime world without lawyers. They are
Well, yeah,
the
Pat,
demonic
I'm not
lawyers,
assuming that it's going to be the
and they
same
associate
triomes.
with
I'm assuming
green,
it's going to
white,
be
and
the
blue
opposite
mana.
triomes.
The brokers are a demonic law firm that secretly believes a doomsday prophecy.
That's what we're looking for here.
When the
That's what we're
halo
hoping
dries up,
for.
New Capenna will fail. They maintain public law offices.
Keith
where
Petty,
they
thank you for that
handle
subscription.
mundane legal
Gabe Rodriguez, Keith
matters
K,
like
Enoch
property
Toledo, Jimmy,
disputes and
Philippe,
physical
and Keith, thank you for the
grievances. But their
subscriptions.
aggressive solicitors have a dubious reputation for being everywhere and
Kai.
showing up at every crisis in the city. Those are the five
Oh, I see, Pat.
families. Obviously, we're going to talk about
Yeah, just because we have so many
of
people
them
on right
when
now,
get
we
to
are
the
subscriber
game.
mode only
Coming
to
up,
chat.
I'm going to be able to
let's
talk with y'all.
actually head to the
You
product
can
shop. So
unsubscribe at the end.
once you pick your family, you're going to have a number of ways to express it. So the first way that you're going
If
to
you
have
hate
an
us.
opportunity to do that is you see in the lower right-hand corner
All right,
there
Commander
are
decks.
5 different pre-release packs, and they're each
Obscura
themed after a
Operation,
family. So when
Maestro
you
Massacre,
show up
Privateer
to a
Rampage,
tabletop pre-release at your
Tab of
local
Something
game store,
Cacophony,
you'll be able to choose which family
Bedecked
you want to
Brokers.
represent. So start thinking about that now. You may already have a sense.
What?
Pick your family and defend their turf at the
Does anybody
pre-release.
actually buy theme
We
boosters?
will also have 5 commander decks.
Can we stop
Again,
that?
one for every family. Those commander decks are going to have a little something extra this time around. So the commander decks will each come with what we're calling a collector booster sample pack. So each pack will
What?
come with first a
What?
foil, common, or uncommon. And then the second slot is a rare or mythic with a booster fun treatment. And it can be either foil or non-foil. And all those cards will be from like a subset of cards. So it's not the complete collector booster experience, but you know it's a little bit of collector booster. It's just a taste of collector booster. But that's a fun little addition to those commander decks.
Those being in the pre-cons is
Additionally,
pretty big deal.
note
Yeah,
that
it's
there
like
is- you can't
every
see it
bag
in
of
here,
weed you
but there
buy comes
is
with a little bit of
box topper
cocaine.
for this set. We'll talk
Just a
more about what
taste.
that box topper is when we get to the debut. But if you purchase a set booster box, draft booster box, etc., there is a box topper.
These kids are just smoking
Additionally,
weed. We
you
need them
can
hooked on
see it
crack.
here,
Quick.
but, just to let you know, in Japan, there is a new product that is a 10-card set booster that is specific to the Japanese market. It's not going to be
Corey
anywhere
G,
else
I
right
also
now,
like the color scheme.
but it is going to be out
Yeah, it's
there
cool.
and available. Set boosters with 10 cards.
Stoned Yeti, Blues for Allah. Thank you.
Next
Appreciate
up,
you subbing.
let's take a look at some key dates that are coming up. Lots of key dates.
All right, Jake, here we
lots
go.
of stuff
Here we
going on
go.
with this. So today
Previews.
is March 3rd. It is the pre-beat. You can see we're a little bit
April
ahead of all this
7.
stuff, but coming up
We've got
on
until
March
April, y'all.
28th, that's when
We
gonna
can still
start
talk about
the
Neon
Streets
Dynasty
of
for a
New
little
Capenna
while.
Story, which is going to run March 28th through April 5th.
It's gonna be
We
April
are
7 will
skipping
be
a
the
couple
whole
days
set. What?
in there. We won't have a story on the
This is that
31st
set from 2
or
months
April
ago.
1st for reasons we will talk about separately that have nothing to do with S&C. But we're running 5 stories. Each one will be themed after a family and will tell
can't
the
shut us
story
down,
of Streets of
Obadiah.
New Capenna. Just like Neo, we heard a lot of good feedback with doing the story ahead of revealing all the cards, so you're going to know exactly what happens in the Streets of New Capenna story by April 5th. We are also going to have a
maxed
Streets of
out,
New
sorry.
Capenna story video that's going to look at the world building and the lore behind the world of New Capenna. That's going to happen March 31st. And then April 7th is the date to circle on your calendar. That is the day we debut the set and begin previews in full. Again, you're going to see some previews today.
Let's
You might see
go!
a couple more previews during that story cycle. But really, when people think about the start of previews, April 7th is the date that you want to pay attention to. The card image gallery, meaning the
I like
full,
the story and a
complete
story
set,
video coming out ahead
will
of
be
time.
out by April 15th. And then the 5 commander decks will be previewed.
The 10% of me that's really into the
19th,
Vorthos of the whole
everything
thing is
being
like,
fully available
let's get
in
it
the
back to where we
Carnage
were.
Gallery on April 20th. And then the in-store pre-release events and sales begin April 22nd. So
Oh yeah,
this is a
Jake, do you
reminder,
see
if
this,
didn't
that they're
catch
doing
the announcement
pre-releases
the other
a week now ahead of
Streets
the
New
online
Capenna
releases?
is trying something
Going back to it.
slightly different. And our tabletop pre-release will
Yeah, 35
happen
days until
before our
spoilers.
digital releases.
What'd you
which will
say?
happen the following week on April
They've bumped up the
28th,
pre-releases
when
to the
Magic
weekend
Gathering Arena
before.
and Magic Gathering
The paper
Online
pre-releases are
will
now
release
back to the
Streets of
weekend
Capenna
before
April
it comes out
28th.
online.
We will also do
You see
our launch
April
trailer
22
on the
versus April 28th.
April 29th
Oh,
is then, of
got
course,
it.
the global release where it's available
Yeah,
everywhere.
it's all the way
that
up
you
right now,
can
y'all. Sorry, I
purchase
don't have another
Magic.
add-on right now.
Also
I'll
happening that
make sure I can
weekend
get
is
an
the
add-on between
Commander
now and next
launch
time.
Party. We're going to talk a little bit more about that at the end. There's some promos associated with that.
Indical Ultimate. I do
May
not
7th through
have
15th
that
is Game
information.
Day,
I don't
and
think
July
Joel
9th
does
through
either.
17th, the store championships.
Not sure, Indical, sorry.
All right, that is what is coming up on for New Capenna. But I know a lot of you are here because we promised you cards, and we are going to deliver. So,
Indical, I bet some people in our
we're going to
Discord
start
know.
off
I just linked
with
in
some of the
chat
cards where you saw the art. So we
invitation
wanted
to our
set
Discord.
the
Everybody
scene
should click
and
on
the
that and
mood
jump
for New
in.
Capenna. So of course we started off
Lots of
with some
knowledgeable
basic
people in
land
there on
cards.
Commander and
And
Finance
so
stuff.
let's show some
That's
of those
mostly what we
cards
focus
now.
on.
There is so there are regular
Full art lands.
basic
It's all
lands
full
in
art
this set
lands.
that have the text
Every
box, but
freaking
there
set
are
has
also
full art
full
lands.
basic lands like these that show off World of New Capenna.
Jake, remember the first set we ever got full art lands and how hyped they were?
Plains, the islands.
I feel like an old hat nowadays about the full art basic lands. These look
Art
cool.
is fantastic on each of those, and you
Loving
really
the
get a
art
sense of
deco. Yeah, the
mood
Bioshock
and
themes are real.
the world of New Capenna.
The Great
I love
Gatsby
that
themes,
mountain
like sci-fi
on the
Great
right.
Gatsby. It's kind of
I mean,
tight.
Mountains, but that one on the right, my right.
I saw a couple
particularly
people in chat saying we're maybe too loud, or are we too loud?
And then next up, we've seen a lot of people guess this, to the surprise of not very many, but to the excitement of very, very many people. The Tri-Lands
Oh,
are
louder than Blake.
coming for the
Here we go.
colors and factions of Streets of New Capenna. So they are going to come in 3 different treatments. This is Jetmir's
Thank you for letting
Garden.
us know.
We saw some of the art for this up front. Adds 3 colors, has 3 land types. They're going to have a borderless treatment,
These are what we wanted to see.
as well as this skyscraper treatment.
Skyscraper
Each
treatment.
faction is going to have a set of these, so let's look at them all. Again, Jetmir's Garden. Here's all 3 versions
Borderless
together.
is primo.
Red, green, and white. Then the Plains Island
Let's
Swamp is
fucking
Raffen's
go.
Tower.
Seriously.
Again, 3 different versions.
This
All
is
with
what we
basic
were
land
hoping
types.
for.
Then we've got Sparta's headquarters. Green, white, and blue for the brokers. Then
Ant.
next up, Xander's Lounge for the Maestros.
Yeah, they can try to get me to remember Maestros
who's
and
the
all these
Grixis
new
one?
names, but it's all going to be Grixis and Bant and Naya. Here's Jund.
Torres Proving Ground.
They can be like, no, call them the brokers. I don't think so.
So we will, as we get to
So there-
previews,
these are the
talk
underground
about
boxing
how
ring.
and where you can get all of these different treatments.
Yeah, I love that.
But it's going to be similar to sets in the past. For those talking about the names of these, they may have something to do with the people leading these families. Very powerful lands, Tri-lands returning.
So yeah, thank you for
to
that super
standard,
chat. We
really
appreciate
great
you.
lands in other formats as well. But we are not done. That was kind
Thank
of
you
the
so
meat
much.
of the previews, but we have a little bit more. So as with any 3-color set, we do hit a lot of cycles, and there are a lot of favorite types of cards that we've done in previous 3-color sets. So we're going to give a sneak peek at one of those today.
We're going to get an ultimatum or something?
It's an Ascendancy. So take a
Oh,
look
it's an
at
Ascendancy.
Broker's Ascendancy. For green, white, and a blue, you get an enchantment that says at the beginning of your end step,
Each?
put a +1/+1 counter on
Each?
each creature you control and a loyalty counter on
And it's end
each
step, too. You don't even have to
planeswalker
wait
you
till the next
control.
turn for this to work.
And the Ascendancies are going to come in 2 different versions. So there's a regular and a golden age. So for anyone
that
who
they're
remembers
completing
like
this cycle.
Jeskai Ascendancy,
This
or
is
any
cool.
of the other Ascendancies
This is
from
very
Khans of
cool.
Tarkir, these are going to feel right at home. Very powerful enchantments, super cool. Look for us to flesh out
I am
the
MTG
remainder of
Gaming,
this
Bob.
cycle. And you know what? There'll be some other cycles too, which again, we'll talk about as we get closer to previews.
I know the guy on the left in the left
Next
card,
up,
he was wearing
we
a hat,
have
but it looked
a
like the
couple
bird
of
had the
promos.
bird's
So I
claw
said
on
we
top
talk
of his
about
head
the
a little
Commander
bit.
launch parties. So Commander launch parties, which are happening the same weekend as release weekend. There are going
Commander
to be 2
launch
promos
parties.
available for parts of the world. So Swiftfoot Boots will be available for anyone who participates in a Commander
These would be
launch
easy
party,
pickups,
April
cool
29th through
pickups,
May
very
1st
playable
at
pickups.
participating stores. The Mind Stone one is intended, it's only North America, but it is for Commander launch party
That's dope.
participants who bring a friend. So it's a good place to bring new players who are interested in Magic to check out the new decks from Streets of New Capenna.
Bring a friend
and,
promo.
Pick up a Mind Stone for bringing
All
a
right.
friend. And then finally, we have one more set of preview cards. It's 10 images, 9 cards. A while back, we told you that the Stranger Things Secret Lair cards would show up on the list in Streets of New Capenna.
Told you investigate
And
might be
pulled some
a.
strings. I made people scramble today. They rushed around a lot. I'm not making that up.
If it's Stranger Things, it's
And we
investigate
put
mechanic
together
for sure.
the cards that are Magic versions of what were the Stranger Things cards. And all of these are themed after Innistrad. So let's take a look at these. So Arvinox, the Mind Flail, is a black legendary enchantment creature horror. For 4 and 3 black, it's a 9/9. It isn't a creature unless you control 3 or more permanents you don't own. At the beginning of your end step, exile the bottom card of each opponent's library face down. For as long as those cards remain exiled, you may look at them, you may cast permanent spells from among them, and you may spend mana as though it weren't
That's the-
mana.
that's
as
the
though
Mind
it
Flayer
were
from the
mana of
Secret
any color
Lair.
to cast those spells.
From the Stranger Things Secret
Bjorna,
Lair.
Nightfall Alchemist. So again, these are you can look in the background. You can see the Innistrad building
And this one was the
type.
kid with the
These
screenshot.
are meant to evoke the world.
screenshot,
of
the
Innistrad.
slingshot.
So this one's blue and red. It's a 1/3 for a legendary creature human. You can
Yeah, this
sacrifice
is
an artifact.
Lucas.
Bjorna, Nightfall Alchemist deals
What-
1 damage.
what
to target
is
creature,
this?
Goad that creature, and it has the Friends Forever mechanic. Now you'll notice down at the bottom. So the Secret Lair cards each have a number. So on the bottom of these, you'll see the down where the collector number is, you'll see equals SLD 344. That is an indicator that it is the same card for tournament purposes and for deck construction purposes as SLD 344. Next up, my favorite, Cecily, Haunted Mage.
So they couldn't
For
put the little
1
Lucas
and
frame under
blue,
the
black, and
name.
red.
Yeah,
Like they
why
did in
not,
Ikoria.
man?
Human
It's
Wizard
just
is
so
a
cool
3/5,
looking,
when
and they
Cecily
will
Haunted
not.
Mage
They
attacks-
just refuse to
your
use it
maximum hand
anymore.
size is 11. When Cecily Haunted Mage attacks, you draw a card, you lose a life. Then, if you have 11 or more cards in your hand, you may
This is
cast
11.
an instant or sorcery spell from your hand without paying its mana cost. Elmar, Ulvenwald Informant, 1 red and a green for a legendary creature human. 3/2
How do we find
haste.
these?
Whenever you cast your second spell, each turn, untap target creature, then investigate.
Also, why didn't they
has
change the
Friends
name of the
Forever.
mechanic Friends
I will
Forever
note
to
we said
something
this
a little bit more
earlier, but
flavorful?
all of these cards
Instead of
are going
the
to
string.
show up in approximately 1 in every 8
Oh.
set boosters. So
Set booster
1 in every
exclusive.
Magic
4
the
set
Casual
boosters
has
will
it.
contain a card from the list, which
Licensing
these are
issues.
on, and then approximately half of those slots are dedicated to these cards. It is worth noting that the remainder of the list was made a little bit smaller to compensate for that, so that it's not making the other half of the list exceedingly rare. Next up, I'm going to pronounce this terribly, Hargilde. Kindly Rune Chanter. For 2, a white and a blue, you get a legendary creature human. Tap to add 2 colorless mana. Spend this mana only to cast artifact spells or activate
This is weird.
abilities of artifacts.
This is
Also
going to be
has
in
Friends
set
Forever.
boosters.
Then Ulthelm, Sigardian,
But not in the
Outcast.
standard set.
1, a green and a white, also legendary creature human.
So never
2,
mind what I
tap,
said about
choose target
investigate
creature card
mechanic.
in your graveyard that was put there from the battlefield this turn.
Because
Return
these
it
are
to the
all
battlefield.
Innistrad
Tap.
themed.
Friends Forever, also a 2/2. Next up, Sophia Spear Sage Deserter. 2, a red and a white, legendary creature, human soldier, with menace, 4/4. Whenever Sophia Spear Sage Deserter attacks, investigate once for each non-token attacking creature.
So we're going to open
Also
Innistrad
has
cards.
Anyone
Forever.
just getting here, these
And
are
then
the
Vernald,
secret layer.
Rioter's Chaplain. White and a black for a legendary
Stranger
creature
Things.
human. 1/2 with Friends Forever. When
Secret Lair
Vernald,
Stranger
Rioter's
Things.
Chaplain enters or leaves
This
the
is the,
battlefield, each opponent
cards that they
may
made, yeah.
investigate. Each opponent who doesn't loses 1 life.
This is
You
weird.
investigate X times, where
Right,
X
so you
is
can
1
open up
plus
these
the number of
Innistrad
opponents
themed.
who
I'm going to turn Blake down a little bit while he's reading these cards we've already seen. So we're going to get Innistrad themed cards inside set boosters of Streets of New Capenna.
It's a legendary land that can add a colorless mana.
And these
or
aren't going to be
with 4 other mana to
standard
investigate
legal
at the
cards.
beginning of your end step, if you sacrifice 3 or more clues this turn, transform.
This
as
is
a
strange. This
laboratory.
seems like a shoehorned in
That's
way.
this is just Tamio's journal.
Mystery, return target
This
creature
is
card from your
the
battlefield.
Hawkins National Laboratory card from the Secret Lair.
The battlefield.
This is strange. This feels like a shoehorned in way, honestly, of printing these cards.
Which wait, wasn't that
All right,
a
again, to
Tamio's
reiterate,
journal?
These cards are going
No.
to appear in approximately
Oh, never mind,
1
never
out of
mind.
every 8 set boosters
I'm
on Streets of New Capenna.
I'm out of my mind.
1 out of every 4 set boosters, again, approximately, will have a card from the list, and these are going to take up half those slots. And then, like I said, the list itself, outside the new cards, was shrunk a little bit to compensate for half the cards being from this set of 9 cards. Okay, we did it. We got through so many things. So, for everyone who came for new information, that's everything I have. If you want to read through everything and make sure that you tracked everything down and caught all the dates and the cards, head to dailymtg.com. That article, if it's not up now, it'll be up around 3 o'clock.
I'm gonna swap us so we
it-
can do some chatting. All right, so that, Jake, is one of the weirder choices I've seen in a while. We knew that they were going to, or they said at least, to quiet the angry mob when we got Walking Dead Secret Lair. We knew that we were going to see those cards reprinted in different frames but be mechanically the same. We assumed that meant Godzilla treatment with the nameplate, name style, title block that has the actual card name underneath, but instead they went with equals SLD and gave it
We did
the
see
number.
Chicken Richard and Magic the Casual pop in about that, and I think that really just has to do with licensing issues. They probably can't put Sam the whatever or Will the Wise and all the different names on there.
11 yeah.
So I mean that makes sense. I do get it. It all just feels kind of rushed. It's like we already had product after product, but now with all these different secret layers and stuff, the art sometimes slaps, sometimes the art is just very meh.
Fine. Yeah.
So it's very much whatever. we see some cool stuff today, and we've seen some stuff that's a little bit lackluster, but at least they're filling in the blanks, especially with that Stranger Things and how they were going to do that. Now at least we know
what they were just talking about here. I'm actually going to go and find this picture because I know that Hipsters has to have already posted it on their page. So let me pull them up on Twitter real fast. But the coolest thing is something that we pretty much knew was coming, which is our run of the other triomes, the other mixture of triomes, but they are not called triomes. Where garden and tower and headquarters, they are just themed to the, lands of this set. But it's kind of funny, guys. We've got a video coming out next week where we were talking about the price of triomes right now and how some of them are maybe a buy, some of them are not a buy right now. Just wait for a reprint, because we might get that at any point. And we said, and even maybe there'll be we've heard that it's going to be shards in new Capenna. So that was accurate.
Yeah. So chat, let us know. Are you upset that they're not called triomes? I mean, I know someone said it's not Ikoria. They don't need to be called triomes. I saw a couple people out there that were like, well, they should have been triomes. Sideshow on acid is here. It's about to get weird.
I do like this borderless treatment, though. I'm a big fan of the style of this set. And so the lack of the word triome, that's kind of a bummer. But for me, I really do like the art on these cards. And these will be, y'all, while this set is being opened in mass, the week or two after this set is paper released, get these cards. Snap them up. Find the treatment you want. Find it in foil or non-foil, depending on if you want your commander deck to bend or not in the middle, and then grab them, because that is when they will be at their low.
Yeah. As we know, there's a lot of MTG product all the time.
So much.
So Chicken Richard up here mentioned, I'm more surprised by the 10 card Japan exclusive set booster. I want to order a few of those. So when did they talk about that? Did I miss that, Joel? Did you catch that?
No, I'm not aware of what he's talking about there. That might be something that was unrelated to this today. Just other news that's happening.
Oh, okay.
Quietly in the background.
10 card exclusive set booster. Okay, so we'll be digging into that a little bit more. Definitely some stuff to talk about. We're getting the the triomes completed, like we just talked about. There's some cool stuff in here. I do like a strong land set, or a strong land cycle. When I look at a new set coming out, like Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, we got a strong set of lands there with like Besiju and all these channel lands that have we've yet to see like how strong they're going to end up being in different formats. But that is a good way to determine what kind of value a set will have. I love what Ikoria had with the triomes. I like this land set as well. But like, you get like a cycle like from Theros Beyond Death, and it's just like the scry lands that enter the battlefield tapped. I think people, like that will turn people off from a set. That's why we see more and more powerful lands over the years.
They said I talked over. It's not posted quite yet. MTG announcements. No, it's not posted quite yet. We'll have to look into that booster. We also got the, I do like this Mind Stone. I want to see if that's brand new art for a Mind Stone, because if so, that'll be pretty preferred. So is this it? Yeah, that's the promo, right? Jason. Yeah, 001.
Okay.
001.
Okay, so we talked over it. All right, everybody's saying we talked over it. You know what? For the next time, we'll check the sound levels and make sure that we're not talking over Blake the whole time. But we're gonna get more of that information. So that way we're able to. Oh yeah, look at all the Mind Stones. Is this the first? Nice.
Yeah.
Some new art.
Yeah, this will be a unique printing of Mind Stone. So that'll be, it seems easy to acquire that weekend if you go up there and play with a friend in the Commander launch party. If you don't have a friend, come back later in sunglasses and a trench coat and be like, I was here earlier with Johnny, and he said for me to come pick up our Mind Stones, I'm definitely a different guy.
Yeah, that's
how I would do it. That's just how I would do it. And then there's the Stranger Things Secret Lair cards getting Innistrad themes after that set was released. Whatever. 1 in every 8 set boosters for Streets of New Capenna. Let's see. 5 families.
So they're like, if you want to go collect these cards, maybe you didn't buy that Secret Lair, then here's a good opportunity to do it.
Yeah. Do you feel like, Jake, did you buy the set, the Stranger Things Secret Lair?
I did buy the Stranger Things Secret Lair.
Do you feel like them putting these in an easy to acquirable place is kind of stepping on your purchase, or do you care?
I mean, it's all for that variant, right? You know, that specific skin of those cards only exists in that one-time Secret Lair drop where people could buy, I don't know, however many they wanted of them.
Right.
So, I mean, you know, it's funny because, you know, you think like they printed all the Praetors that one time, right?
Yeah.
You would have to think how many boxes would I have to open in order to get all 5 of the Praetors in foil?
Right.
So it's like when you're able to just go in there and buy as many Praetors as you want. I mean, there's probably more Praetors that exist than MTG players, I would have to guess. Who knows?
Oh, those Mind Stones have been store promos before, so they're just reusing a previous store promo. So this will actually be the second major availability of that Mind Stone. Interesting.
So just expect though, and I guess I'll go ahead and call it right now, but when we get to whatever set comes after Streets of New Capenna, then what's going to happen is that set is going to have Streets of New Capenna versions of everyone from Street Fighter, and those are going to exclusively appear in the set boosters of whatever that set is. So now they're figuring out, how do we move these Secret Lair IPs? So yeah, whatever. It's going to be Dominaria Unite, or no, whatever set it is. But that's what's going to happen is they'll put Street Fighter in a new set booster that comes out for whatever set.
Zayed, thank you for that super chat.
More.
Like full art, is that going to be standard now? Yeah, absolutely. Full art lands are a thing forever now. It's always going to be a way to get a different treatment of the lands into the boosters. You know, they used to be super special. I do prefer them to the block, you know, regular standard land frame. And so overall, I think it's a good thing. It's more opportunities for customization on individual decks. Some of them are bangers like the Neon Dynasty ones. Some of them are just another, you know, hash of the full art lands as they've always looked. So those will come with the art of that set. And that's, like I said, more opportunity for customization.
Ryu and Ken in Brothers War reskinned as something else.
There you go. Booyah. You figured it out. Y'all.
Nick T says, let's talk about the collector, not collector pack coming in the commander deck precons. I assume this will be a justification to price hike.
So is that confirmed? The price hike is an actual confirmation at this point?
No, I don't think so. It could just be a little extra, but maybe there is a price hike. Streets of New Capenna. Commander decks Capenna. So they're not up yet.
No, people have seen them. If we go to the let's go to the Wizard store. Maybe we can kind of backdoor it here. Booyah. Booyah. 38. I mean, these are the same price. Commander decks are $40 now. That's how it's been. They used to be 30, okay, but now they're more powerful.
So we'll see. We'll see what that does, what that is like. I imagine it's going to be like maybe you get half the commons in it, or maybe they keep all the commons, and instead of getting 2 or 3 spicy cards at the end, you get one or 2. So Sideshow and Acid backdoor it. I'm in.
Yeah. I want to see if they post this, because this will, here we go. Okay, so this should have There's the dates. There's the story. There's the basics. There's the families. There's the lands.
Strahari, don't worry about that. Thank you for posting it in Discord.
Streets of New Capenna draft set and collector boosters, plus a new Japan exclusive compact 10 set booster display. Set booster display. Oh, interesting. Okay. The bundle, the boosters, the pre-release packs, and it is a themed pre-releases where you choose which family you want to be a part of. So that's a thing again. That's always like, I always like preview seasons like that, or the pre-release seasons like that where you choose a theme going into it. That's always fun.
Yeah, agree.
And then we've got our 5 decks for this one. So this will be the premier, these will be the Ikoria ones. These will be the Strixhaven ones. This is the set where we're going to see 5 commander decks for the year. So I'm wondering if they're going to call this Commander 22 alongside the new Capenna Commander. Okay, so it includes
maybe so.
Collector booster sample pack in each Streets of New Capenna Commander deck, featuring 2 cards from among what you can discover in collector's boosters. So it's going to be a 2-card pack.
Oh, okay. So it's going to be like 2 cards at the end, probably a full art and probably a foil, something like that.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Sort of extended, one pack to have some foil showcase version of something. So, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I wish we had got Swiftfoot Boots new art. I thought about that earlier, and I'm saying it now.
Yeah.
I still love the art on Swiftfoot Boots, but it would have been a good opportunity.
Do you want me to zoom in on Swiftfoot Boots real fast? Here, let me zoom in on Swiftfoot Boots. Oh, nice. Perfect. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Yeah, this looks cool. Right. Just a little trickle of information, chat. We knew it was not going to be very, very much today. But, yeah, Jake glitched out for a second, but he's back to normal. Y'all, appreciate you. Just a short little stream today. That's going to do it. I've dropped the Discord link a couple of times in chat. You absolutely should go and jump in our Discord. We'll be discussing this stuff as it comes to light.
1 second.
And there is a lot of cool stuff happening over there. We are mostly, if you've never watched our channel before, mostly an MTG Commander and MTG Finance channel. So if you like either one or both of those things, you're in the right place, and you should definitely jump into our Discord. Chat with some of our knowledgeable members over there. I think Jake is about to do a little tease. This is not the only stream we have today. Jake, what have you got for us?
Later on today, we are going to be cracking into a brand spanking new case of Japanese War of the Spark, and we are going to be trying to find that beautiful alternate art foil Amano Liliana. This is going to be episode 36. We have episode 37 and 38 later on this month. We are going to be opening 2 boxes tonight of Japanese War of the Spark. It's a good time. There's hanging, there's drinking. We take our time with it. It's a good time, and we are searching for some very spicy foils in this. So if you think you would enjoy that, come on out. A lot of folks do enjoy it. Make sure that you're subscribed so you can check on it in the future.
How about a 9.5 foil Amano Liliana for almost $10,000?
I just don't have that kind of cash laying around right now, Joel. Come on. That's why we have to find it the old-fashioned way.
You got to stick it. You got to pull from your stocks. Put it in the foil Amano Lilianas.
I love watching urine with poop poop wee wee bum bum.
Okay. Well, I don't know what that means.
I think it's a phrase, an online phrase for like mistakes were made or something like that.
Oh, got it. Okay. Well, regardless, chat, thanks for hanging out. Just a shorty this afternoon. We like to watch what the news is when it comes out. There will be another giant preview stream, where we get an awkwardly cheesy pre-produced video from Wizards, and we'll sit here and make fun of that next time and look at all the new cool cards and mechanics and stuff. Jump into the Discord.
we do have to say this too. We are going to be opening. I almost forgot about this. Thank you for reminding me, Chicken Richard. But this is Chicken Richard's, and somebody did mention that we bought the case. No, these are going to be sponsored boxes by patrons. These are not our cards that we're opening. We are opening cards for patrons on the Discord. And then we are also going to be opening this small box of Duel Masters, and hopefully Chicken Richard, this is his box. Hopefully Chicken Richard is going to find that foil Lotus in here. This is a really cool product, and we're going to be opening that later on tonight as well. So
are you going to start the stream with that?
Yeah, I'm going to start the stream with
Nice.
that. So that'll be kind of an opener that we're going to do. And then we're going to open some boxes. So come and hang out.
9:30 p.m. Pacific is our second stream of the day. If you want to play some Commander, jump in the Discord. If you want to play some Commander for prizes.
9 Pacific. 9 Pacific.
Oh, 9 Pacific, not 9. Wait, 9 Eastern.
9 Eastern.
9 o'clock.
9 Eastern.
9 o'clock
We should
Eastern.
do meetings about...
We don't do meetings around here. Meetings aren't a
We're
thing
gonna
we
meet
like.
in just a few hours. This is why you should subscribe.
There's a stream later today. Be there or don't.
Be there or don't. It's going to be fun.
Make your own dumb choices. We don't make choices
make your
for
own.
you.
Make your own choice.
We love you all. We mean it. We're gonna go.
All right.
Actually, shoot a video now. So we got to get to work. Bye bye.
Before we do, though, try to get to 269 likes. Come on.
269.
There's only 202. I want to get to 269 before we end the stream.
Last minute crack.
Be a part of something today. Be part
69
of
more
something.
likes. Here we go. We can't turn off the stream until it's at 269.
That's right. We're at 207 and people are leaving.
People are like,
People are leaving.
I am out of here and I'm not clicking like on the way
We're
out.
at 211. We're going to get there.
This has been our best stream ever. Hit
Buzz
like.
says, Jake, let Joel leave. Maybe. Once
No.
we get to 269.
I need Jake to shoot videos. So us
225.
us
We're
leaving
close.
it up at different times does not matter. What
We're
we
so
need
close.
is 269 likes. Whoa! Chicken Richard with the late super chat.
I have a 40k secret layer to supplement the Street Fighter one as well. Yes. Yes. It could happen there. We're so close.
He's talking. Yeah.
We're 39 away.
Chicken Richard sent me a big handful of Street Fighter trading card packs.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. I don't ever do opening streams. I'm more of a gameplay stream guy, so I need to figure out a time when I can open these Street Fighter packs.
You're going to do great, dude. You're going to be, just
Thank
the
you.
next time you get a product or something that you want to open, just throw it in with that.
You said I'll do great.
I think you're going to be amazing, dude. You always are amazing. You do great things.
Thank you. Positive reinforcement. Just one of the things we offer here at Jake and Joel are Magic.
All right. Well, I don't think we're going to get to 269. Let's just go ahead and wrap up the stream. That way everybody can get on with their day.
Everybody go get on with your day, but come back later and watch Jake open packs. It's going to be a blast. We'll catch you later. We love you. I'm going to turn up some music here. There we
Grim
go.
Reaper, we appreciate you. Until next time.
We'll get some music going. Yeah, if you like twice, make sure to like it a third time just so it counts.
That's right.
All right, we'll see y'all later for some foil quests. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Join our Discord. Bye-bye.